Towards the end of last year, I think in November, Planet Coaster Console Edition was originally announced to be coming to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. They originally scheduled it for the summer of this year, but they've just released an update literally today about the future of the game. Just wanted to make a quick video on this update, as it's a game that I do play quite a lot of and I do play it on stream, so don't forget to catch me out on Twitch where I do stream this and Planet Zoo as well. The link to that will be in the description below. Before we get into the details, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the latest gaming news and leave a like on the video if you did enjoy the content. So basically, as an hour ago, which would be 2 o'clock on the 16th of June in the UK time, Frontier and specifically Planet Coaster released a statement in regards to the game, the console edition version of the game anyway, that is upcoming and has been announced, originally scheduled to launch in the summer this year. This is what the statement said. Thank you for the incredible support we've received so far with regards to Planet Coaster Console Edition. It's been amazing to see many of you excited for Planet Coaster to arrive on PlayStation and Xbox. We are very excited to share some amazing news with you today. Over the past year or so, the team have dedicated themselves to bringing the full Planet Coaster experience to consoles. We have made some amazing strides with technology, and the game is looking and playing incredibly well. We were always looking at the launch of Planet Coaster Console Edition as a way to bring this wonderful game to both the current and next generation of creative builders and management sim enthusiasts, so we're very happy to announce that we are not only launching on current gen consoles, but also on next gen, meaning PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. This is a huge celebration for us at Frontier, as it's our first title come to the next generation of consoles. That hardware will bring some amazing advances in technology, and we are honoured to be part of that exciting new development in the gaming industry. With that in mind, we will be moving our launch date to holiday 2020 in order for everyone to enjoy Planet Coaster Console Edition at the same time, no matter which console you choose to play on. That's basically what the statement says. It ends just saying there'll be more regular updates and fun community activities from the team, and they thank everyone for their patience and support. So what do I think of this news then? Personally, I think this is amazing news for people who haven't been able to play the game maybe on the PC, because it is a difficult game to run on PC and you do need quite a good one to run it to an extent where it's playable in the long run. It's hard to explain, but basically, like, you know, you can play the game quite on a lot of PCs. There's a lot of PCs that also can't, of course, but the way the game works, the more you put into your park, especially with the individual piece by piece building system, it does take a lot out of your system, and quite often people have to lower the specs just to keep the parks running. You get to a point where you can't fill the parks with guests, and you know, you just making the theme park, which some people are fine with, and that's fine. But to get the full experience, you know, the better the PC you have, the better, basically. But then that being said, a lot of people probably don't make parks to the size where this could be a problem, or the detail in the buildings, so you know, whatever. But the bottom line I'm trying to say is that there's still a lot of people who've not been able to experience Planet Coaster because of the requirements to run the game. So bringing it to console gives that opportunity to a lot more people, and that's always a good thing. Personally, I could probably never play this game on a console. I just can't imagine it being as easy to play on a console, you know, and it's good they're bringing the game over, and I'm happy that everyone that can't play it on PC is able to do so, but I like to detail quite a lot and be quite intricate in what I build on the game, and I just think that I just wouldn't get on with the controls so well. For example, the same as games like City Skylines and 2 Point Hospital and Civilization, when stuff like that is ported over, they're games I'd like to play on PC, but I just can't imagine enjoying them to the same extent on console. But I really like the fact that they do bring them over to give everyone the opportunity to try them if they can't play them on PC. And for some people, if they really enjoy the games on the console, but they really want to get into it more, it might actually spur them on to invest in a PC that can run it better and get more out of the game, because you're definitely going to get more out of it on the PC, and not even just because of the way it runs, but because of the Steam Workshop support as well, and the Theme Maker's Toolkit. Stuff like that just makes the game even better. But as a starting point, as I've already said, it's amazing it's going to be on the consoles, and it's amazing it's going to be on the next gen consoles, because as I've already mentioned, the limitations around the PC gameplay, if you haven't got maybe a PC that can run it that well, and you just run it maybe on the minimum settings, I think it would have been a struggle on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as well in some aspects. Probably having to slim down a lot of parts of the game. Maybe they'd revert back to the original park size, but when it launched it was a smaller zone that you could actually build in than later on because they actually expanded it, stuff like that. So maybe that would have a difference, you know, with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One version. Maybe they'd be smaller than the new gen PS5 and Xbox Series X versions, and they're clearly going to run better and maybe at a higher graphical level, and obviously the more you put in your park, they're going to run better than on the newer consoles, so it makes a big difference, I think. And I think one thing that they could look at doing is having some sort of integration. So if you do buy it on the PlayStation 4 and then later buy a PlayStation 5, you're able to sort of have the game and anything you built in the PlayStation 4 version, able to access that on a PlayStation 5. If they can work that out, that would be an amazing feature to have as well. It would also be amazing if they can integrate Steam Workshop, but I know that's not going to happen because Steam Workshop is not going to be integrated on the consoles. It's not a Steam thing, so why would it be? But if they can integrate an alternative, maybe like a Frontier Workshop, where you can still have the Blueprint system, where you can save it on the consoles to the Frontier Workshop, and then maybe across the Xbox and PlayStation download other people's builds or something, some sort of integration where you can save stuff and people can use your assets the same as what the workshop works like on the PC, or you can share parks and stuff like that, because I think that's a big part of this game, is sharing what you've made and allowing other people to access it and sort of putting stuff together or getting ideas from other people. If they can do something like that on the console as well, that would be very beneficial. But let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Are you excited to get the game on PlayStation or Xbox One, or even more excited now because it's been announced for the PlayStation 5 and Series X? Obviously no word on the Switch announcement, but to be honest, I'm not surprised. I don't think it is coming to the Switch, and I don't think it should either, because you're going to have to limit it even more than you would on the PS4 and Xbox One, and I really don't think it's going to be, it just wouldn't really be the same game at that point. I don't think it's going to work very well on that console, so you know, it's unfortunate. It would be nice to have it there, but I just don't think it's a right fit. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, trying to get to 250 by the end of July, so help me reach that goal. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. There's 2 videos on your screen right now. One of them is the most recent upload, the other one's recommended for you by YouTube. Check those out, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.